Hey everyone, welcome back to another 31 Minute podcast. Today is a solo edition, just on my own. The eagle, very interesting thing about the eagle. At different times in your life, you're going to have to reassess where you're at. And the eagle is a good example of making tough decisions. So when an eagle gets to 40, they have a choice to make. They have a choice to die because their beak is worn out, their claws are worn out, they don't work anymore the same anywhere near. They're a hunting bird, and they grow a lot of feathers, and their feathers become very heavy. So they have a choice on the 40th year, and that is to literally wander away and die and end their life, or go to the top of the mountain and they break their beak off with a stone. They have to smash stones on their beak until it falls off, very painful, and allow the new beak to grow, the new rejuvenated razor-sharp beak. And then once the beak grows, they have to pull all of their claws out one by one and allow them to grow back again. So they will be razor sharp, ready for hunting. And once their claws are growing back, they have to pull their feathers out and regrow them. This process takes a minimum of 150 days. It's a 150-day painful transformation that totally reinvents themselves and allows them to have a brand new life for the next 40 years. We are like that sometimes. Life moves along at such a rapid pace, and your habits take you to a point, whatever they are, good, bad, but you're going to arrive somewhere. And I talk about it often, finding optimum. But life brings these crossroads at different times, and they can be very painful, just like the eagle pulling its beak out with a stone, smashing it against rocks to get it to fall out. Imagine. And then pulling their claws out one by one, but for the purpose of a bigger vision, for the purpose of a better life, a new recreated life. So if you're at a crossroads, quite often the most difficult decision and the most painful decision is where your new life lays. It's where the whole new part of you has never been before. Sure, the eagle was born with the beak, born with the claws, and born with the feathers, but it's got to a point where it's not serving them anymore. They can't operate at optimum. The optimum life has gone. What do they do about it? Some of them will curl up and die and choose that path. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. But others will say, I'm going to fly to the top of the mountain and spend 6 months in pain, discomfort, and growth for a brand new life, the opportunity of a brand new life. So if you're at a point in your journey where you're like, I really, really know I need to make this decision, do it. Do it. Because every time I've had to walk through a wall of fire, whether it be divorce, whether it be a painful experience, whether it be putting everything on the line to build something of your dreams, it's always worked out better. But the turmoil getting there is like the growth of the claws of the eagle. It's a painful exercise, and I'm sure it's very uncomfortable. Going against the opinion of others, the judgment of people that you don't even know, the energy of waking up every day, just feeling very unsteady, step by step by step by step by step. Only good comes from that discomfort and growth. Only good. You will never go backwards when you're uncomfortable. Never. Or you can stay with your habits. If you're really overweight, you're very unfit, you're getting older, your body's not working the same, your habits are what's taking you there. And even if it's as small as changing your habits and giving up things that you actually really enjoy, coffee, alcohol, friends, certain people, environments, parties, festivals, drugs, vaping, binge drinking, all of them. Sometimes it's so easy to stay comfortable in there. But to make the decision in the moment where what's the downside? Fear of missing out, maybe? Missing out on what? The burst of energy for the moment of fun? The reality is success isn't fun. A very successful life is usually not fun getting there. It's very fun when you're there, but it's usually not fun getting there. It takes sacrifice, paying a price, great decisions, consistency, discipline, all of these things. There's no magic around discipline. Discipline is when you want a new beak and you're going to hit your current beak or the beak that you have that's not sharp anymore with a rock until it falls off. That's what discipline is. What's driving the eagle to do that? Another 40 years of savage hunting. That's what it is. I would say the eagle is probably the top of the bird chain, I'd imagine. I'm not David Attenborough, but I would imagine it is. Those big, beautiful eagles that have eyesight that's phenomenal, that can see a mouse 3 kilometres away and fly down at the speed of sound almost and pick it up before the thing even knows what's happened. You know, I've seen eagles pull things out of, when we're surfing, they're flying around the cliffs. They pull things half their size out of the out of the bush and take it away. They're powerful birds. You can be a powerful human. But anything that brings that instant gratification is usually not the thing that you need. That 5 minutes of fun for 3 days of recovery, not what you need. So how do you change your habits? Well, first you've got to want to. So you've got to have something that's driving you to say, I'm going to get up in the morning and I have a routine that I love. I'm not going to hang around people that are going to influence my decision making. You might be isolated for a while. You might be, your friends might not want to hang out with you. You might need to change your whole energetic environment. That takes work. You might need to change your diet. You might need to get super healthy. If you've not got enough energy, it's usually a food, microbiome and a mitochondria problem and a sleep. But some people aren't prepared. People here, I go to bed at 8:30 at night. Why? Because I'm on a sleep mission right now. It's probably one of the next pieces of the puzzle for me. I want 100% sleep optimization. Why? Because it helps me perform better. I want to be a hunting eagle every day. But there's a cost to pay for that. The cost is I can't stay up. I actually cancelled an event I was going to go to with a friend that I really wanted to go to. I cancelled it yesterday because I realised it started at 6:30 at night in Sydney. And I rang him and I said, I go to bed at 8:30, so I can't go. He was fine, he understood, because he knows what I'm like and where I'm headed. But that's the sort of decisions you need to make. I really wanted to go see him, go see Tucker Carlson. I really wanted to go see him. Bit of a once in a, 20-year opportunity, but my sleep's more important. And when you start prioritizing these things that are going to propel you into success, it's not even a question if you want success enough. So are you an eagle that's going to make a decision, some hard decisions today, and say, how do I want to spend the next 40 years? That's where my mind's at. How do I want to spend the next 40 years? That's what I've got on this earth, I reckon. 40 more years. 41. So I reckon till 93, I'm going to live at optimum. Optimum. And I mean optimum. Hunting like an eagle. Building things that drive me. Paying the price of sacrifice up front for a better tomorrow. So are you an eagle that's going to go up to the top of the mountain, reinvent yourself, make some tough decisions, go through some growth and pain period for full massive momentum to spend the next window of your life absolutely powering? Or are you going to be an eagle that limps around with blunt claws and blunt beak, ready to be attacked by the rest of the world and end up nothing and dying? End up falling in a heap and going nowhere. It's your choice. I think the choice starts today. What are you going to do? The choice is yours.